Good morning, everybody. My name is Samuel Okoyacha. Today is Wednesday, the 11th day of August 2021. As usual, I want to bring you a midweek review on forex, commodities, some stocks, few stocks, and crypto. I will combine all. I will not make two videos today. Okay, so let's go. DXY. Sorry, I removed all the labelings when I was holding class with my students. So I have not had time to label them again. But DXY, of course, as I said during the weekend, that we are heading to 95, 94, 95, even 96. So you can still see it's still going up. So how do we join? This is 1 hour chart. If we get a decent pullback, that's from here to this place. If we get a decent pullback, sorry, let me change it. Okay, from here to here, if we get a decent pullback, maybe we get let's say if we can get a kind of A, B, C, then we can join from here. No, it's not advisable to join a trade when the trend have gone so far. You better leave it and wait for a better chance. I mean, it doesn't make sense to buy it from here. But if you get an ABC towards this level, we can join the buyers. That is, if you are not, if you don't have much open orders. Okay, same goes to Euro USD. Euro USD is the opposite of DXY, as you know. You can see it's going down. And as a matter of fact, those who understand harmonic patterns, it is almost completing the harmonic patterns, has completed harmonic patterns on 1 hour charts. You know, I'm just learning harmonics. I'm not yet good on harmonics, so don't depend on my harmonics. But I think if we get a pullback from here, I mean, if we get a correction from here, not pullback, I kind of A, B, C towards 1.17, 1.17, 1.176, 177, 178. We can now join the sellers for the last leg. Okay, in my opinion, USD is still dropping. So, but I don't know. I cannot say where it goes. As a matter of fact, this harmonic pattern is a correct pattern, but you know this is a daily chart. You may, if you look at this harmonic pattern, you may think it will just drop to 1.32 area. It can drop to that level, but it might still do some kind of move. It might still do some kind of move before dropping to there. So, but don't focus on that. Focus on 1 hour chart. If we get the pullback we desire on 1 hour, then we can join. If there is something that triggers the market to move fast, we may see the selling continue to that very level. But for now, let's focus on 1 hour. So let 1 hour and 4 hours be our guide. We move UJPY USDPY, analysis tells me that like USDPY will go down, but it's going up. So whenever I'm confused about a certain analysis, I will back out. This is what I suspected that would happen, but it did not happen. So let me remove it for now, and I don't have time to dig deep into the next thing to do on this. But as a matter of fact, we may have A, B, C. So that is this is what I mean. You see, this very testament is turned to not reach same FTX, but it's turned. If this candle closes as a pin bar, then the selling will continue, maybe towards this level. But if it keeps going up, forget it. If this candle closes as a pin bar, you know what pin bar is, then you may place sell stop at this level, because if it closes as a pin bar, then the selling will continue, because this is what retracement down to this level, at least this level and this level. So let's keep watch. Remember, in my opinion, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But you can see this move somehow violates the Elliott wave rule. But sometimes when market is correcting, the rules market doesn't respect the rules perfectly most of the time. But let's say this is an A, B, C. So let's say this is A, this is B, and the C is forming. So if this candle closes as a pin bar, then selling will make sense. If not, don't trade it. Don't enter a trade you will lose. Rather, you wait for a better opportunity or look for other pays. There are so many pays to trade. AUD. UAUD seems to have completed the corrective move. Okay, let me zoom the chart. Okay, now, in my opinion, though it has gotten to our blue box, this is my blue box, but it seems it will go deeper into the blue box. Okay, and whenever we get, let me go back down to 1 hour. So if we get a reversal pattern between now, this is 50% to 50 to 1.8%. So we expect a reversal pattern from here. Okay, so if the reversal happens here, that is, if this market keeps going down and breaks this low, then the selling will continue, maybe even below this blue box. Okay. New Zealand. New Zealand. Most of the markets are almost at their reversal level. So in New Zealand, I think the best thing to do on this is to wait for when the buying begins. We buy. So I kind of advise to sell this at this level. Even if it drops more, it won't go far. Maybe it will drop to this level or to this level. So I mean, the target and for selling it, here should be stop loss. So you see, it doesn't make sense to put a stop loss here. One target is within this blue box. So the best thing is to wait. Even if it drops to the blue box, from blue box, we look for a better buy setup. Okay. And you know, as long as the market has gone below this wave 3, wave 5 might have completed, even at this place. So no selling, no buying yet. EUR is making 5 waves up. You can see this is wave 1, 2, this is 3. So let's check how we can trade this. Okay, if we get a move towards this level, any move towards this level will be a good place to buy. So don't just enter buy anyhow. Watch out for a move towards this blue box. What happens? If it keeps going up gradually without giving us a good investment, I advise you not to buy unless you have another idea that will make you join the buyers for now. But it's still buying. Euro CAD. Euro CAD. Remember last time I said we are getting A, B, C, that A have computed, the B have computed that C is going down. That the C might end here when the C will make a shallow move, or else it will come down to here. So that's why I wrote or C. So now it seems that this is the correct one. So now I will remove this. So expect a further downside. Then from here, we can look for buy. Not just buy because it has completed. From here, so let it enter the blue box. Then from here, we look for buy. Okay, not much to say about on this. Euro GBP. It seems instead of going down, okay? It has been going down relentlessly, but now it seems instead of going down, you see the break of this. Okay, so now buying Euro GBP can make sense now. Then here will be stop loss. Okay, here will be stop loss. So I think the buy makes sense now, and it is still an early level to buy. And of course, here is the confirmation zone for buy. I mean, based on 1 hour chart. So it may turn back from here, but once it breaks this level, to be a second confirmation, this is first confirmation, this is a second confirmation, then buying will make a lot of sense. So we move USD CAD. USD CAD, I'm still expecting a drop. Okay, no matter how it lingers. So I'm expecting a drop to the blue box. I don't know if it will happen or not, but in my calculation, you need to have a drop once this channel is broken. we're gonna get a drop towards the blue box. Though it may not enter the blue box, but maybe to go to this level, at least. Let me check what is. Okay, maybe, let me show you something. We might get to this level before the selling. Or, you know, this is a pin bar. This is a pin bar. Though it's at 8.2, market can turn from here. Market can turn from these three levels, that 8, 50, and 61. So expect a move down from anywhere here to this level, at least this level. Let me put it that way, at least this level. And after this level, you might get a pullback before going down again. So expect the move. If market continues to go down from here, we might not get above this pin bar again. Okay, so let's continue. USD JPY is going up gradually. It's going up gradually. So where will it end? Okay, first I will suggest that well, you know, the market is going up. Let me go daily. The market is going up, and therefore I will suggest that this might be the whole correction, which we call a running flat. So, or maybe the market will turn around 111.3 or 0.2. So, okay, so as the market is going up strongly, what we should do, we will look out to know if we get a pullback. That is a corrective move towards the lower side. Something like this. Something like this, from this very bottom to this level. If we get a move like this, then see, we can now buy towards this level. But as it is moving now, if you have not entered any buy level, it's not advisable to enter the buy now. It's always good to buy or sell when after we get a correction, because you might enter the trade. It's good to go down from the very point you entered the trade. So it won't make sense for entering the trade without getting a nice retracement or pullback. USD CHF. USD and USDPY, they are doing almost the same thing. They are buying strongly. So all we need to do is to look for a move towards a correction is what we are looking for. If we get a correction, then we can now enter buy. For instance, this from here to here, from here to here, we need at least a move towards this level to enter a buy. Entering buy from here doesn't make sense to me. I don't tell like that, and I don't advise anybody to tell like that. A trade will have entered here, or entered here, or entered here. So anyone you miss, why do we miss trade like this? Because we always want it to go maybe 38.2 or 23.6, but sometimes it will be too shallow. Don't regret if you miss such trade. It's better that you miss a trade than that. It's better to miss a trade than lose your trade. So that's my own idea. I better miss than lose. So whenever I don't get a standard retracement, I don't join. Okay, USD seems to it will drop for some time before continue going up. Okay, now you can see this is 4 hours, and very soon 4 hours will end. And if it ends as a pin bar, look for a nice correction. If this ends as a pin bar, as it is about to happen, then we will likely get, if it ends as a pin bar, we will likely get a correction, a kind of A, B, C. Then move to this level. So that's what I would like to buy this if I get this type of pullback. Maybe it might be next week. I don't know. You know, this is 4 hours. It might be next week. So let me even check 1 hour to see if there's something somebody can still do this week on this trade. We are getting pin bar, so let's know how it goes. Remember, this is the pin bar, but it didn't work out fine. This is another pin bar. If it continues to go down, it means the 4 hour pin bar will be strong enough to continue to push the sellers down, the selling down. Okay, for now, that's all for this. USD CAD, AUD CAD. AUD CAD, to me, the correction is almost over. So I would like, once this channel is broken, I will buy AUD USD. AUD USD, AUD USD, 4 hours suggests that a further drop will happen. 4 hours suggests that a further drop will happen. And this channel, this place is where the target is. But the strength to go down is also lacking. So for now, I think it's better to be very careful about this trade. Let's go to 1 hour. I mean, I don't see reason to buy. I don't see reason to buy. Okay? I don't see reason to buy. So for me, based on 1 hour, it's a selling trade. But since there's no strength, since the US have no strength to push it down, maybe it will say, maybe by tomorrow, if there's a news release that affects US in the negative side, it will trigger the selling. So I don't see an option of buying on this trade. Gold. Gold, let me go to 1 hour daily on gold. You know, last week, before the sharp drop, I don't even know what caused the sharp drop. But you will always hear me say that most of the time, news release also favor technical analysts. Okay, I told my students, okay, you see, this must be what news cost. But before that news, technically, I have known that we are going down, and the news helped to push it down. You can see exactly where I said it will likely turn. I will now, you see this line. I put it since last week Sunday. So now let me remove it. It have accomplished. So for now, gold is at indecision level. So if you didn't sell gold down to this level, forget it for now until when market develops, we begin to know whether we will buy or sell. But the selling might still continue. This move is just wave 3. Technically, this move is wave 3. So what we will be looking at is, can this be our wave 4? Or will it develop in any other creative manner? So gold will likely come to this blue box, but not now, please. Silver is also, silver, that happened on silver as well. So silver is still going down. So I don't need to talk much on silver again. So what happens in gold is happening in silver. So we keep watching how market, when market give us a good structure, then we know whether we are buying or selling. New Zealand USD. In my opinion, the selling is not yet over. In my opinion, this selling is not yet over. So I think at least the market will come to this place. You see this channel, in my opinion, the market will still drop to this channel before it will finally begin to go up. So not a must. So it's one thing, either it come to this level, then come down here. So in any case, I can only see a reason to buy, but no reason to sell. I don't have a reason to sell New Zealand USD for now. But at least this is 1, 2, 3. This can be A, B, C, which is what we call running flat. And if that is the case, 5 will drop. If this is correct, ABC running flat, at least 5 will come to this level, at least to this level, at least. So if you want to sell this, the sell is an ideal. Stop loss will be this place, take profit will be this place. A better sale, if you see other pair that is more promising, you can take them and leave this one for now. Using JPY, sorry, JPY yen. Okay. The buying continues, but it seems that we've been used risk today because the market is just moving. Market is not moving. Maybe they're waiting for news to trigger. So I can only see reason to buy, no reason to sell for now. So that's all for this. This middle week is not so fantastic to compare last week. Pounds USD. Pounds USD, I can only see the reason to buy, though as I said earlier, I'm just learning harmonics. Why I'm learning harmonics, that it helps to confirm some levels on forex analysis. So let's assume if this drop comes to this level, it will be a perfect combination of harmonics and the Elliott wave, and it will be a nice trade. But for now, this is what I focus on. Once, because the markets are my blue box, I go beyond it. I would like to see it close above this channel. Then it will be a confirmation for me to buy. But right now, I will not buy. And secondly, you can see this is channel. The market can continue to come to this level and complete the harmonic pattern. And that will be a nice confirmation combining the two ideas. Pound CHF. Pound CHF is dropping as we expected. That is making correction. So how long will it correct? Will the correction end in the blue box? Will it go beyond the blue box? Will it begin to go up from here? The all of above is possible. Let's use Fibonacci. So the Fibo is showing us that we will likely get to this inside the blue box. This is the only reason that make me buy GBP share. Let me tell you why. This is wave 1, this is wave 2, this is wave 3. And wave 4 is expected to come to at least 0.38 level. Sometimes, but when the market is when the move is shallow, it will end at this level. So if it ends at this level, I might miss the trade. The reason I say I might miss the trade is that it may happen so fast. Maybe before I can see it again, it is at this level. By then, I will miss it. But if it will come to this level, it will delay. Maybe I will still come back and see it hovering around here. But if it turns back here, here will be confirmation. The confirmation will be this place. Reason, this is A, B, C. So I don't know whether it will be shallow or not. But what is that? Last analysis I said it's still going up, and it is still going up. As a matter of fact, 99% of our weekend analysis work perfectly. 99% of them, plus majority of them worked. So this midweek is not just as good as the beginning of the week. And of course, we know there's no way all the trades will be very good at all the time. So it doesn't matter. So this pound CAD I think is coming down to this level. So our fifth wave and the harmonic level was at the same thing. So I think it will happen. It will happen. So it may happen the way we don't know, but since it has broken this channel, I know it will drop. For some, it may something may delay it. Maybe some news may come out. Some news may come out. You see the market do something like this, but after that, it will still drop. As long as it doesn't move like this. If it's going to move like this, it will still drop. As long as it doesn't move so sharp up, it will still drop. So if maybe let's see 1 hour. Why am I go to 1 hour? For those who want to join the sell, you have to go to 1 hour. But this setup, the selling is 4 hours trade. But for you to join it, I doubt if we can still get this type of correction. I doubt if we can still get it. Maybe they move back to this level before going down. Of course, it can happen, but I don't expect it. Even if it happens, I don't expect it to happen, but it may happen. So in case if it happens, try to join the sellers, because that's the only trade I see that is there. The few trades that are that's showing that they will really happen as we. That's the few trades that we are sure of this week again. But when news comes out, news will trigger so many trades. But there are few that I can say that are sure that they will happen. Pounds New Zealand is one of them again. This is another trade. I can say that the drop is the further drop is already confirmed. So this can be a big A, B, C going down. In any case, buying this, I don't see reason to buy. And if you have open position, selling position, I think that's the correct thing. So you can see the question is almost 38 points, where we always expect it to turn. So I think selling remaining in the sell is an ideal. Buying, not yet, no reason yet to buy, in my opinion. Pounds ZAR and USD ZAR, they are telling us they want to go down for some time. So this will be same this place. Let me go to forward, see this what we have. Okay, now on pounds ZAR, I think we are getting a flat. Either a flat, that is, when I say flat, I mean it can be a running flat or expanding flat, because this is almost at the beginning of wave A. So wave C might not come to this blue box again. It may turn before the blue box, but ideally this is A, B, C happening, but it can be a running flat. Okay, pounds AUD. Pounds AUD, we have another harmonic pattern on pounds AUD, which will likely play out good. So let me expand it to see it further. Okay, now here is it. This is A, B, C. So this wave C, the harmonic almost confirm our target. You can see our blue box, and the harmonic is pointing to the blue box already. So now, how do you enter this trade? How do you enter this trade? And you know, there's something is good. We always target a certain level of percentage of replacement. But you know, sometimes when price movement triggers, it will not afford us the chance to enter the trade at some levels we always desire. So, but now in this case, this market has touched. Two candles have pierced 51.8. Let me go to 15 minutes so you see it correct. Now, you see how many candles in 1 hour? These candles have tried to go beyond 51%. They could not. So to me, entering this trade now makes sense. You know, every trade is risky. No trade is guaranteed. But selling pounds AUD now makes sense because here will be a stop loss. This will be a stop loss. And if the market begins to go down in your favor, once it go beyond this, you bring your stop loss to either here or here. So let's go back to 1 hour. So this trade, I can only see reason to sell, no reason to buy. Understand me? I can only see reason to sell, no reason to buy. Maybe news will come out, and when news comes, you see the trade drop very fast. So entering now will make sense. New Zealand CAD. New Zealand CAD. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a perfect example of 5 waves. So already the market had got to the level we expected. So now, what do you do? This is the level. So once price breaks this channel and this, buy. New Zealand JPY. New Zealand JPY. There is the pattern here. Let me go to 15 minutes. I don't normally trade 15 minutes, but there is 2 patterns in harmonics that is forming. Remember, I told you I'm not yet good or harmonics. So you can believe my what do you call it, my Elliott wave count, but harmonics, don't believe it yet. I'm still practicing harmonics. Okay, now this pattern is called, this level is called cipher pattern, and this is called shark pattern, and these patterns are similar, but the only difference is their levels. So, and this market has touched cipher. If it keeps going down from here, which means cipher pattern is playing out, but if it keeps going up from here, if it keeps going up and maybe break this a little and begin to go down, then shark pattern is working. But if it keeps going up and break all these levels, then it means that this very assumption, this very pattern is just wrong. There's no missing words about that. Okay, so but I believe we get selling from these 2 levels. We get selling from these 2 levels. So, and you know, whenever you want to take a risk in trading, it's better to take a risk where the stop loss is tight. I mean, for instance, this is stop loss for this trade. Here will be stop loss, and it's just very small because this is 15 minute chart. So the stop is very, very tight, and if the trade triggers, it will be a very nice trade. So watch for it. New Zealand CHF. New Zealand CHF is going up. USD is going up. Do we join the buying? To me, it's late to join the buying now. Late to buy because I expect it to terminate at this level. So I expect the buying will end at 0.64965 So buying this from here doesn't make sense. You rather wait for the buying to finish, then you sell. And the selling makes sense because we expect that it will come at least. Okay, let me just be kind of economical. I expect when the selling began around here, it will come to this level. So 0.636264 level. So it's better that we wait for the sell than buying where the market is tight already and the risk is high. CHF JPY, remember, let me show you daily chart. Remember when this market was going up, that was anyway, we can go back to other videos if you want to confirm. I said that it's time, okay, these blue balls. I said the market will likely not exceed these blue balls. And the market get to the blue balls. Guess what? It's get to the blue. Oh. It's get to the blue box and turned. And now it is going down, down, down. Now, how do you join? Let's go to 1 hour. Joining the sellers, we must know that this is where, let me. Okay, now I assume that this is wave 1, 2, then 3. How do we get? We only trade wave 5 after wave 4 has finished. So where do you think wave 4 will finish? Wave 4 is expected to finish at this level, between 382 to 263. Sometimes 50%. Okay, now what I show you this wave 4 might have been over. So know that wave 4 might have been played out. So let's label this chart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is the next level I expect the market to go. 119 level, 119.1, 119.2. This is the next level it will drop in my own analysis. Okay, then after that, the selling will continue. Remember, our target is at this harmonic level. So, but you know, it will not go just straight to that level because it's still very far. So when we have gotten to this place, we must get some connection before going down to this level. That is our target. Now we touch copper and nickel. Because of one person that always asks me about it. Okay, you can see the copper finally has begun to go up after a very deep retracement. After making deep copper is now going up. Now this count is invalid. It's no longer in accordance with Elliott wave. Now, if you are trading copper, bear this in mind. Bear this in mind. We may not get to this level so soon. Coming here, let me just clean this. Because of the deep move, coming to this place might have been hampered, at least for now. We may be making another, how do I explain this? Anyway, expect the market to turn back and because of this deep move, expect this market to begin to either go back from here. Now, this is what you will do. If you are buying copper, once the market got to this level, if it's going to move like this, then this will happen. But if it moves like this, expect this. Then after that, it's going to go up. So the buyer might delay. The buying continues, the buyer might delay. So beware of that. Nickel is being better than copper. So nickel is more promising than copper. So once the nickel continues to buy and the buy above this place, then it will continue to buy. Okay, let's go to crypto. Cryptos are nothing much to I just want to go to cryptos for just going to their sake. Crypto is just buying and buying, like Bitcoin. Let me show you some levels. Bitcoin has crossed this hurdle, crossed this. Where is the next? This is a minor hurdle. This is another major hurdle. So I think when I was begging people not to sell their coin, so not understanding me, now I wonder whether they are happy or they are regretting. Okay. So if you are one of those that ignored my warning not to sell your coin when coin was down, I think you have yourself to blame. I try to use my knowledge to help you free of charge. Maybe I don't know. You are busy watching tweets. Who tweeted and who not tweeted? Okay. All the coins are going up. Ethereum is going up. So I don't know what to explain here, except that the target we are putting the target of Ethereum is here. That's we have 3 targets is here. So when it comes there, we know what next to do. Ripple has also peaked. Ripple has been lagging for long. Now it has peaked. You can see 0.89. So all the coins are those who are sleeping are waking up. BNB on the move. All of them on the move. LTC on the move. So I maybe during the weekend I will show you levels. I can't do it now. I'll show you levels where we expect coins to turn. That is where we expect coins to correct. There's difference between correction and the reversal. When I say turn, it means reversal, but it was a slip of tongue where we expect coins to begin to correct or pull back where we expect to pull back. DOGE has also picked up again. It has been lagging, you see. Others we moved it was like now it has picked up again. ETN also picked up. You can see the move. CRO, all the coins, except I think only Shiba is still lagging. CRO also picked. You can see them. During the weekend, I will show you levels where coins is expected to begin the correction. VET on the move. ADA on the move, very fast. Stellar Lumen on the move. Theta US on the move. Where the KCS not impressive, but it is moving. Shiba haven't impressed me, but anyway, in any case, it's moving. OKB strongly moving. IOTA strongly moving. So if you are trading crypto, congratulations, because remember what I said, that the bear market of this time around may not linger as before. I didn't explain it, neither will I explain it. So if you want to learn all these things, you join my class. Now let me say this because of my friends who are on Telegram. I'm sorry, on WhatsApp. Those who say that they want to learn how this technical what I'm doing, but they don't have money because coins are down. Now coins are up. They will think that they are okay with knowledge. That's a normal thing. When coins are moving, you think you have the knowledge, but when it goes down, you begin to seek for knowledge. Now, I advise you, say some coins if you don't have money and join my class so that you will learn and know when you move out of, when you sell your coins, because you will know when the coin will begin to go down. You will know. You sell your coin, when it is time to buy, you buy again. So the little money you pay me doesn't take anything from you. But if you think that you are okay because the coin is going, maybe when coin goes down, you might be able to sell your coin at a good price. Maybe it will go up and go down. All the gains you see, give it up back to the market. So I'm bringing to this to the end. If you want to contact me, you always see my number. My links are on below this video. You will see at the description. You see my contact and everything. In case for those who don't know how and where to get it, this very number is my personal number. This number is also on WhatsApp and Telegram. You just call the number. You either text message okay, you see it 23480608063. WhatsApp, Telegram, call, SMS. You get me, and I'll add you to this students group and teach you to learn whatever you need to know about trading. Thank you. God bless you. Bye.